Namaskar. I'll start today's program with a warm welcome to all our principals, teachers, and other staff who are watching this telecast. This is the first time after 2020 when our examinations have started at our regular time. The previous 3 years have been very difficult, but with the grace of God Almighty, things have normalized, and so have our schools, classes, and examinations. We, at various offices of the board, were busy making preparations without wasting any more time. I'll first of all request Madam Nidhi Chibbat, Chairperson CBSE, to say a few words and give us go ahead. Ma'am.
Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of CBSE for attending this webinar, which I am told has been the practice in pre-COVID days to get together with the principals and sensitize them on the various procedures, rules, the planning which the board has done to conduct hassle-free examinations. So we are resuming this after 2 years, and a lot of changes have taken place. The board has been, as it has been happening over the years, we have refined our technological platforms to ensure that we conduct these exams in a more transparent, a more fair manner, and basically which is hassle-free for the students and the schools. Our controller of examination has put in a lot of effort. After the last year's exams, we had a 2-day brainstorming session with the ROs where we got feedback from them, and we have actually prepared SOPs for various aspects of examinations, and which I'm sure Sam will share with you when he makes his presentation. A large number of directives have been issued to the school principals, the center superintendents, and those who will be responsible for evaluations and all. So I would only request everything we have put down on paper, we have communicated to all of you. It is available on the website. The request is that please go through them very, very meticulously, because there is absolutely no excuse when things go wrong, despite the fact that very clear instructions have been given for it. It is inexcusable to say that we made a mistake. So let us be very, very aware of the fact that we are conducting a massive examination. And I mean, there are people, media, just waiting for a small slip up, and you know how it can snowball into a major controversy. It may be nothing, but then social media and media really blows it up, and we, instead of concentrating on conducting the exams, we are concentrating on rebutting whatever allegations are made against us. So with this appeal, I'm sure you have been conducted these exams over the years. Many of you are so experienced, but still we need to revise these protocols year after year so that there are no slip ups. So would call upon you again to extend your full cooperation to the board. We will extend our cooperation to you for conducting these exams seamlessly and in a fair and transparent manner. So with that, I'll hand over to the controller to take it forward. Thank you.
Now, I'll request Dr. Sam Bhardwaj, Controller of Examination CBSE, to explain all the aspects of examinations in details so that no question is unanswered on the day of examination. Sir.
Thank you, Kanaki. Respected Chairperson, CBSE, all principals present over here, and all principals who are just watching all of us live for this webinar. I welcome you all on my personal behalf and on behalf of the CBSE. You are aware that in 2018, when we had the, you are aware that in 20 thereafter we decided to have one meeting to brief each and every one of you so that the examination is conducted well. We have prepared many of the SOPs during that period also. And I wanted that from the mouth of the person who has prepared these guidelines and SOPs should be communicated to you all, so that one crash course kind of thing is taking place, and you are made aware about the new rules and regulations. So this year I thought that the topic of my presentation should be a little bit changed. Therefore, I have said that examination after 3 years, litmus test for schools and the CBSE. Many of the principals are saying that the students are not able to write the answers. I am saying us are not able to conduct the examination also properly. So there is a need that we should see that examination is conducted well without any problem, and there is no problem at all, and we are raising our value to a scale where people are able to say that no, we can do it, and we are doing it. Now, this presentation is basically useful for the schools sponsoring the students for class 10th and 12th. Then thereafter, school fixed as an examination center, newly affiliated schools, officials involved in the conduct of examination, and official involved in the evaluation process. Now, what we discuss here is, it is only for the use of ours, confidential, not to be shared with the persons not involved in the conduct of examination. Any non-compliance is threat to the examination, and therefore please abide by the board's instructions. Now, though I will be making presenting a lot of information to you all, but even then thereafter you might be having certain queries and wish to know more about something which is not clear to you. So you kindly note down the email ID query.exam2023@cbseshiksha.in. You can send your queries to us so that we will prepare the SOPs, the frequently asked questions, and we will release these frequently asked questions to each and every one of you. Now, how to upload the details of this webinar, because every time what we are saying, at the end of the board, we are making best of the efforts to ensure that no, we are communicating all the rules and regulation, how to conduct the examination, SOPs, everything to you. But it has been observed, and it is hurting to all of us also, that many of the schools are not sincere on watching this webinar, and they are sitting that no, our teachers would be missing the classes. It is not that they would be missing the classes. The thing is that on the day of examination, if you will face problem, it would be only because you haven't gone through this presentation and you haven't gone through the guidelines which have been prepared by the CBSE. So first of all, I would request you to go to the Play Store, download Asar app. When you will download Asar app, there are many links. Go to the board examination preparation 2023, take the photograph of the participant, then thereafter note how many participants are over there and upload it on the Asar. We will see that what is the performance of the school and how sincere they are about the board's instructions. Now, I would certainly say, because I am associated with the examination from past 22 years. So I will certainly say, हम में है दम, हौसला है बुलंद, परीक्षा कराना हमारी भी परीक्षा है, पहले भी अव्वल आए थे, अब भी अव्वल आएंगे. This is very, very important views of mine, that if someone is saying to some doctor that this is the patient and you have to cure him, and doctor is not failing in curing the patient. So for all of us, whether at the board end or at the school end, it is the responsibility of all of us that we should place some examples before the nation that no, we are really expert and we can do each and everything. And because after 3 years we would be conducting the examination, therefore it is a challenge for all of us. Now, objective of the examination is the safe and smooth conduct of examination. Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed. Use any method, but examination should be conducted safely and smoothly without any problem to anyone else. Now, for this, I would certainly submit before all of you that soon the sample question papers are released by the CBSE. All the principals and the teachers are working on it. And these sample question papers are explained to the students that no, prepare based on these sample question paper, and paper would be based on these guidelines only. So I would say that the guidelines for center superintendent, deputy center superintendent, assistant center superintendent, and observers, which have been prepared by the CBSE and circulated to all. This is our Gita and Bible for the conduct of examination. So with folded hand, I would request each and every one of you that read these guidelines, understand these guidelines, revise these guidelines again and again. I may ask for some tests from all of you tomorrow that you reply certain questions. So all the answers are in these guidelines. Whatever problem will be faced by you during the conduct of examination, I can assure you that you would be able to find the reply of each and every problem of your in these guidelines. So I will request you to kindly go through the guidelines very sincerely. Don't perform the puja tomorrow. Go through these guidelines first and then understand that what these guidelines are, and then there is a need that you need to explain it to your staff also. Now, see the magnitude of this examination. Why I'm telling this to you, informing it to you, that the work which is being done by you by conducting this examination is not a small fry. The work which we are doing, I feel that it is next to the general election in our country. No board, no one is having this kind of spread. Say in class 10th, we are having more than 21,86,000 students. In class 12th, we are having 16,96,000 plus students. Total students comes to 38,083,710. Now, grand total of these students, all the days when 50 days examination would be conducted, so these will be 2,17,86,733 students. Number of invigilator duties would be nearly 18,15,561. Number of rooms which will we be using 1,61,821. Number of examination centers are 7,250. Number of observers only in the main examination, it comes to 1,88,500. Number of question paper prepared by board are more than 4,000 plus. The subject offered or the examination conducted in class 10, 76, class 12, 115, total are 191. So see the magnitude of this examination. You are not doing a small work. You need to praise yourself. You need to say thank you to all of you. Praise yourself. You need to yourself only. I will certainly be saying thank you to all of you because this is a very, very mega exercise. And as ma'am has said that each and everyone is looking at us that we, if we are committing the mistake, we could be Sachin Tendulkar, we could be Kohli, but any ball which is going outside the off stump and you will touch, even it is a 4, there would be a hue and cry. So I'll request you to be aware about the magnitude of this examination and be sincere. Now know the importance of this examination also, that first time in the history of the India, 3 states, Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya are having the elections. We requested to the Election Commission of India and we have been granted the permission to hold the examination in these 3 election bound states also. So see that the organization who is not related to us, they are so sincere that they can amend their rules, they can soften their rules and they can provide the permission to the board to conduct the examination in these 3 states. So we need to be thankful to the Election Commission of India and to the state government and the officials of these 3 states. And we have already conducted examination in Tripura very successfully without any problem. The voting percentage was 81% plus, but in our examination it was 100%. Now it is more important to know our responsibilities, that what are our responsibilities. If we are aware about our responsibilities, we'll be able to perform well also. Now, principle of the sponsoring school. Sponsoring school principle means my students are going to any examination center for the class 10th and 12th examination. Again, this sentence will be repeated many times, that read the guidelines, center superintendent guidelines, brief to the students and parents, brief the staff, brief to the CWSN students, correct location of the examination center to the students. It is not that on the day of examination they are reaching at 11 and saying that we were not able to come to the examination center yesterday, and today there was rush, today there was road construction or something else. So no excuses over there. So see the location of the examination center prior to the start of your examination. Then put the signature on the admit card and verify the data also, so that there is no need of verification of data also, so that there is no need of data later on once the result is declared or once the examination is over. Relieve quality teachers for evaluation. Duties to the teachers at examination center, these are to be assigned. And the most important part is the evaluation work. The quality teachers, it has been observed that the teachers who are not very competent, they are being sent to the evaluation center, and thereafter the voice is raised by the schools that the evaluation has not been done correctly. So it is not the controller of examination, not the chairman, not the secretary, not director, professional examination who have checked the copies. It is your teachers only have checked the copies. So if you wish that evaluation should be correct, offense, so there is a need that you should leave the quality teachers also for the evaluation. Upload the internal assessment marks, project marks, and practical marks timely and correctly also. Upload the comments on the quality of question paper also, because we have a very strong mechanism now to address the problems which are being noticed in the question paper, so that these are being taken care at the time of preparation of the marking scheme. Now, center superintendent is the most important functionary as far as the conduct of examination is concerned. There is a need that the center superintendent should read and understand the guidelines, hold a meeting with the staff, provide relevant part of the guidelines to the staff. We are also trying to get the guidelines separated based on the functionaries, and these will be provided I feel that by tomorrow late evening to each and every school, so that that particular part is provided to the particular functionary and they can read it and understand the same also. Affix the instruction in the examination room. There are certain instructions which are given in the guidelines. This information should be affixed in the each classroom examination room, so that the invigilator or the assistant superintendent is able to communicate it to the students. Now see the admit card once again. This time we had provided the information of the CWSN candidates and the flexibility provided to them. The purpose of this facility or this act is that earlier every day morning the students were going with the letter of the regional officer that no, this student should be provided these facilities. But we have done this work in advance, and whatever facilities are to be provided to the students during the conduct of examination of CWSN category, these are mentioned over there. This is mentioned even in the list of candidates which has been provided to the schools in advance. So based on the same, you all can provide the facilities to the students belonging to the PWD category. Even this, after this, certain students may approach to the CS before the examination who met with an accident or having some problem. They might be coming. You need to provide the assistance to them also. Use the, I had stated over there that quality use of the observer. It is what I wanted to say, that it is not the observer is coming to your center and sitting only in the center superintendent room. They will be assisting you, center superintendent. In the smooth conduct of examination, they will take the round. Question paper will be opened in front of them in their presence, sealed. The answer book will be sealed in their presence only, and they will take the round also. Safety of the question paper, and therefore we are requesting again and again from 29 to till date that these would be 5 to 15-20 days when you have to personally visit the custodian and collect the question paper. So collect the question paper personally only, not delegate this responsibility to anyone else, because अपने मरे स्वर्ग मिलता है, इस चीज को हमेशा ध्यान रखना चाहिए. Now, upload photo on CMTM. We had already given the instruction to you how to use the CMTM app. And I'm happy to inform each and every one of you that this time this CMTM work is being done very professionally by the schools. So heads off to all of you. What ma'am has said that our technological intervention is giving the fruits now. It is correct that we are able to understand our tools and you are also able to understand and use the tools in a better manner. Safe opening of the question paper is very, very important aspect. This need to be understand and take the action accordingly. Safe keeping of the left out question paper. It is not that you will put the question paper in on your table in the central superintendent room. These should be sealed and kept safely and returned to the regional officer along with the answer book later on. Safe sealing of answer book and their dispatch is another important aspect, and CMTM is to be used over here also. Examination center is the zero communication zone, so ensure that no mobile phone is being carried out by the taken inside the examination center by the students. Report for any event not in the guidelines. What is the success of the examination? That if there is any event or any activity which is not in the exam, not in the guidelines, and but taking place, so make a report. Say what is that? Though it is given in the guidelines that you are not able to start the examination on the right time. So make the statement that why it was so. Put the signature 2-3 people, including CS, observer, any outside invigilator who is present in your school, so that there is no problem at all, and we can take so that there is no problem at the note of the late conduct of examination. And if we are getting any complaint later on, we would be able to reply to that complaint also. Now, Deputy Center Superintendent role is very, very important. After 2018 fiasco, we had given Deputy Center Superintendent to each and every school. Number increases with the increase of the number of students allotted. And the responsibility of the Deputy Center Superintendent is to assist the Center Superintendent. They are having the similar responsibilities as assigned to the Center Superintendent. And I would certainly say that with the Deputy Center Superintendent, the team becomes 1 + 1 is equal to 11. And if there are two Deputy Center Superintendent, 111, and they have 3, 11, 11, like that. So it is the progressive series, and I am aware that you all can do the best of the things for the conduct of examination in a very responsible team. Assistant Center Superintendent, in my opinion, he is the police person or the army person who is at the front and ensuring that no battle has to be in favor of the India only. So I would certainly say that the invigilators are maximum responsible for the successful conduct of examination. So you read the part of your guidelines. What is that? What are your responsibilities? Understand them and act accordingly. I would request you that all of you, all colleagues who will be assigned the responsibility of the Assistant Center Superintendent, have a discussion after this presentation that what are our responsibilities, how we have to complete our responsibilities, what we will be doing, each and everything, so that it would be like discussion and understanding of the rules and regulation in the better manner. Now, the most important part for you is that when you are taking the question paper packet from the CS, ensure that it is meant for the day of examination of the correct subject, and it has not been tampered. So this is very, very important. Thereafter, safe carrying of the question paper packets to the exam room. It is also very, very important that the packet which has been handed over to you, it should go directly to the examination room in the sealed manner only, and thereafter there would be two Assistant Center Superintendent who will take care of each and everything. Now, when the question paper will be opened at the definite time in the examination room, it need to be signed. This undertaking need to be signed by both the invigilators and 2 students, which you can pick randomly. It is not that every day the same set of the students will be used for taking the undertaking, the signing undertaking by the student. So these should be the different one. Explain to your students also that it is your responsibility, that you will be asked by the invigilator in the room to sign one undertaking. So what need to be checked by you? Take the question paper packet in your hand, rotate it, see that it has not been tempered, it is perfectly fine, and then only you sign it. If there is anything, raise the voice then and there only. Now, make desired announcement which are given in the guidelines. I will be explaining later on. Keep a close eye on the students, that they are appearing in the examination wholeheartedly, not using any unfair means activities. Safe return of the left out question paper to the center superintendent. Ethical conduct of examination. Correct entries in answer book. This is to be checked by you. This is to be explained by you also to the student. Close the doors 10 minutes before the exam is over, and thereafter you collect the answer book and count these answer book also, that the number of students present and the answer book which are in your hand, both are equal. There is no difference. Once you are satisfied that no answer books are equal, there is no difference. Once you are satisfied that no answer book for the presence of the students in the examination room, you can open the door and allow the student to leave the examination room. Now, city coordinator is another very, very important functionary, but sometimes they are acting like the Thana people. So it should not be over there. The responsibility has been given to the senior principal with the thought that they will be coordinating with each and every principal. There is no differentiation as far as the principal is concerned in the eye of the law, in the eye of the board. All the principals are at par, but we have seen that there are many principals who are very active. They can take more load, they can do more work. So looking into this thing, we had given the responsibility. So kindly feel the responsibility, but don't become the Thana in charge and don't become the regional officer also. If you have to take any decision, take the decision in consultation with the regional officer only. It is not that you will decide anything and communicate it to anyone. Moreover, it has also been seen that city coordinator is giving the bite to the media people. It is not desirable, because I said that you are not aware what is inside the examination, how we have to deal with the problem of the examination. So only responsible official for giving any bite is the chairperson or the director media or me as far as the examination is concerned, because we are aware that how we have to tackle to the media. Media is a very good friend of ours, giving good news of us. So there is a need that we should take care of them also very well. Now, Center Nodal Supervisor is another very important functionary, very senior principal, subject expert, and it is one of the most important responsibility which is assigned to the principal of our schools. Hence, I will request that read the evaluation guidelines also very carefully. These guidelines have been prepared, putting a lot of hard work, and every time we are revising the guidelines. This year also we have revised. Yesterday we have finalized. We will be sending it to you today. Hopefully we might have sent it also. The regional office and the evaluation team making available infrastructure and conducive environment also. Because why I'm saying conducive environment, here in Delhi, I am when I am presenting this presentation, I am having this quote with me. But in South now, people are coming in shirt. So see that not only from environment point of view, but from academic point of view also, it should be very conducive environment, no noise, nothing else. Teachers who are coming over there for the evaluation, they should be in the comfortable position. Safe storage of the answer book, which you will be receiving the bags from the regional offices. Uploading of marks each day is very, very important. If the question paper answer books have been checked today, so these will be checked tomorrow by the coordinator, and thereafter next day marks will be uploaded on the link which is provided by the CBSE. And say today evaluation is over, so next day all the marks need to be provided. Don't wait for the last date to come and you will decide that only last date we will be uploading. No, everyday work should be completed every day only. Zero communication zone again, as far as the nodal center is concerned. No mobile phone, nothing else over there should be used by we people. And there is a need that we should learn how to be disciplined during such sensitive work also. I will not praise myself and to my chairperson or my official, even when they are coming to the secret unit, they are leaving their phone outside. So this kind of ethic should be inbuilt, followed by we people in these sensitive assignment and the work. Now, evaluation team is very, very important team. We are having the CNS, then we are having the head examiner, additional head examiner, evaluation, additional head examination, coordination. Now, this time there is a new entity that is AHE subject. I will explain you who is AHE subject. Evaluator subject. I will explain you who is AHE subject. Then evaluators. The main purpose is for error-free evaluation, and now we have reduced the number of answer books in most of the important papers to 20 and in other subject 25. In 8 hours, these are to be evaluated. So meaning thereby nearly 20 to 25 minutes you are getting for the evaluation of one answer book, where the 20 questions are over there. I am saying 20 minutes you are getting, where the 25 answer books are to be evaluated, 25 minutes you are getting. So there should not, because many other responsibilities are also provided and assigned to the all functionaries over here. So this time has been allotted. I got one request a few days back from one of the prominent principal that you are giving a lot of time. So I would certainly say that the responsibility of deciding the time and the number of answer book is of the controller of examination. Let he may be allowed to decide that how many answer books are to be evaluated and how much time it is to be evaluated. That is very, very important. Now, AHE subject, because the science and social science in the class 10th are the composite subjects, and it has been observed that many times the evaluators who are assigned the responsibilities are not able to do justice with the subject which they haven't studied during their student life. Like, say, if I am given the answer book, I can check only physics and chemistry, but not the biology. So it has been decided by the chairperson of the board that we, for at each evaluation center, we will be giving, wherever the science evaluation will be going on, one PGT physics, one PGT chemistry, and one PGT biology, who will assist to all the evaluators if they are facing any problem. Chapter 6 is over there in the guidelines. Kindly read it, obey it, and follow it very strictly. Same way, in the social science also, we are giving the history PGT, geography PGT, economics PGT, like that only. So they are with the presence of these officials and the experts. I am sure that this time teachers who would be involved in the evaluation of the science and social science, they will be in the comfortable position. They will learn also that what would be the answer of the subject which they haven't studied. Now, internal assessment marks have already been, I feel that uploaded by each and every school. The only request to each and every one of you is that it has been observed every year, because now we are having more than 28,000 schools. And even if the 1% schools are making a request to the board that no, we have uploaded the incorrect marks. So it is a very huge number. And we personally in the examination, I take it otherwise, because if you are asking us to change the marks, you are trying to manipulate your result. We are recording the name of the schools and the name of the principals this time, and we will see that most strict action is taken if they are committing these similar mistakes next time. It is very hurting to all of us that because of this, we are unable to complete our results also. Even today, I am getting the request from the schools that 2021 result, they have committed the mistake. When the result has been prepared by you, sufficient time has been given to you, how you can say that the mistake has been committed? It shows that not other than except the principal is responsible for the same, because when principal has been assigned the duty, why it has not been checked prior to the submission of data to the CBSE. So kindly check the data again and again once you are submitting on the website or the link provided by the CBSE. We have already issued guidelines. I said to you, kindly go through these guidelines once again. Now, when we are holding the examination, it is not that we are preparing the day sheet and issuing it and making the preparation for the question paper and sending it to you, and the answer book, and the examination is conducted. Lot of hard work is being put in, not by the board but by you people also. Now, with the help of the chairperson, we had written thousands of letters to the different agencies. These are the chief secretaries of all these states, where we have requested them to support us in the smooth and fair conduct of examination. Director General of Police of each and every state, education secretaries, district magistrate of each and every district, deputy police commissioner, school management, principal of the schools, social media agencies, even to the parents and to the students. And hell, lot of letters have been written by we people, with the thought that no, we will be getting the proper support from the state government functionary and other official who are directly or indirectly associated functionary, and other official who are with the conduct of examination. So take care of the this examination in a very professional manner. Now, the another thing is that sometimes we are getting the mails from XYZ mail ID. We had issued or we have prepared certain official email ID. I'm not mentioning over here because it would be in social media. These are the specific official email ID of each and every school. So use that particular email ID only for sending any communication to us, not any other email ID, because we will not be responding to that email ID. We will be responding to the email ID which is which is the dedicated one for the school. Now, how to deal with the social media platform? It is very, very important. By the time we will put the press any button, everything would be across the globe. So we need to be very, very cautious as far as use of social media is concerned. There is a need that you should inform it to your student also, that at least during the conduct of examination, they should remain away from the social media. It has been highlighted by the Honorable Prime Minister also in the Pariksha Pe Charcha many times that during the examination, we should not be use the social media platform. Do not give ears and spread rumors. It is very, very important. If you are getting any information, keep it up to you only. Don't send it to someone else. Fake videos on YouTube, don't believe them. We have done the meeting with the social media heads, and we will be taking the action. We have had the meeting with the cyber crime police department. We will be taking the action accordingly as per the rules and regulations. We will search all the links available on the social media platform, post it on the CBFC website. We will lodge an FIR against these people. We will send these links to the concerned media platform. They will remove these links from the social media platform. They have agreed to support to the CBSE in the smooth and fair conduct of examination. Cyber police will also be monitoring and they will be taking the action against the students if it is observed that they are involved in unethical practices and communicating something or spreading rumors. And believe me, whosoever would be, they will not be left behind. They will be punished by the police, and we will also take the action as per our unfair means rules. And these could be very, very strict. Even we can say to the student that you are not allowed to appear in the board examination in next 3 years. So that would be a very painful decision. But before that, I will request you to kindly abide by the instruction which have been given by the board. Now, admit card, I already explained that it is very, very vital document. You must go through the admit card, read all the instructions, what is mentioned over there, and the CWSN facility details and the facility extended over there is mentioned. Take the action accordingly. Now, role and responsibilities when you are sponsoring the candidates. At least have a meeting with the parents, inform the importance of the board examination to them, inform do's and don'ts about the examination. These examinations are not going to decide the future of their ward. Please explain them, because I would certainly say you all people are putting hard work, your teachers are putting hard work. Only the the parent is the entity who is coming in between and जिसको कहते हैं मैं सारा खेल बिगाड़ूंगा वो वाली बात यहाँ पर पेरेंट्स के द्वारा हो जाती है. Support them and take care of them. This I am saying for the students. Laugh with them and de-stress them, because certainly they would be under stress, they would be under pressure. So only parents, because they would be with them for a longer period, they can de-stress to their wards. Support CBSE in the smooth and fair conduct of examination. Have faith in your school and your teachers, because they are not looking after their own wards, but they are looking after the wards of yours. It is you are luckiest person on the earth that you are studying in CBSE affiliated schools, and you have got the principal of yours and the teachers of your schools like the God only. Visit the exam center with your wards before the examination starts. Make them aware about the admit card and section given over there. And even the chairperson has also written the letter to the parents. Kindly see to that and follow the instructions and the advices given over there. Now, no child will be permitted after 10 a.m. There are certain rules and regulations. So kindly ensure that you are reaching to the examination center 15 minutes prior to this 10 also. I will say that quarter to 10 you should reach. Sit in your examination. Make your breathing normal, so that once the answer books are distributed to you, you are in a comfortable position. When the question paper is distributed to you, you are in a very calm position also. Send your ward in the school uniform. Carry school I card, admit card and the permitted items only, not any other things. Do not carry mobile phone, any wallet. ChatGPT has been banned by CBSE in the examination center this time. Read the instruction on the question papers and the answer book and then follow. Do not stop entry. This I am saying to the parent, that what parents are doing, that at the home they might not be with their ward. At the home they might not be with when the examination preparation will go on. But on the day of examination, they will try to leave the child to the examination room only, because many students have to enter in the class examination center. So I will request you to remain 50 meters, 100 meters away from the main entry. Say good luck to your ward and leave him and allow him to enter in the examination center, so that others are also entering without any problem to the examination center. If you are getting any information, parent to cbse@gmail.com is our email ID. You can send your any piece of information to us. We will follow this email ID and see that each and everything is put in place and the action is taken by the board in a corrective manner. Now, advice to your students also, that they should prepare well for the examination, not indulge in unfair means activities, remain away from the social media, visit the examination center in advance, kindly intimate the exact location of the examination center. We have made the hosted the examination center locator also this time on the website. It has been further strengthened. We have checked it with the latitude, attitude, longitude of the school. It is based on the information provided by the students, schools. Though we have checked, but even then we will say that the location should be checked a day prior to the examination, so that if because of any reason, technicalities, if the location of your school or the examination center is not correctly shown by the locator, it is not that you are going to the wrong location, you should go to the correct location only. They should fill the correct entries in the answer book. It is very, very important, and all the entries should be made by them. Now, how to write the answer? This should be certainly explained by the schools and the teachers and the principal personally. A lot of classes or the briefing sessions are being organized, but 11th hour it would be also very appropriate. Now, the time management is also one very, very important aspect which need to be informed to the student. Still, we have a lot of time. We got one person. He requested to us that, sir, in one examination, this examination is just the next day after the mathematics. So can it be after a few more days? So this is the only examination management for the preparation of the examination, because as you have seen that we are conducting the examination of 191 subjects. More than 40,000 combinations are over there. And then we have to prepare the day sheet, and day sheet is spread to 50 or 50 plus days. So we can't plan to conduct the examination in 60 days, 65 days, 70 days. We have to conduct the examination in the limited period only. So the time management for the preparation of the for the examination is very, very important aspect, which should be taught to our students now. About the bail schedule, this is given in the guidelines, and you can go through this bail schedule. I will be also showing it to you. In section on the admit card, again inform them, share all the instructions, what they need to do in the examination center, in the classroom, in the examination room. They should use only blue and blue ballpoint pen or the gel pen. Inform about signing of the undertaking, which I already highlighted to you, requested to you. Now, as far as unfair means rules are concerned, all old rules which were existing, they are still existing. Say no to the unfair means. Have faith in yourself that no, we will be able to do the paper correctly without any assistance. Do not spread rumors. Do not use the social media. Do not carry the old question paper to examination center. Do not present the wrong facts before the principal, before the court, before the police, before the public, before the media. Do not carry the communication devices, chat, GPT, other things. These are the simple guidelines. I am not informing each and everything to you. You must understand that if fire is hot, it is not that the fire which is of the campfire is hot, it is the fire which is of the candle is also hot. So this manner you should see that what is correct for the examination, what is not correct for the examination, and act accordingly. Your role and responsibilities when acting as the center superintendent. Principal should act as the center superintendent, no delegation to others. I said it is very, very important responsibility. They should read and understand the guideline, prepare an absolute plan for the conduct of the examination, be on the board with the deputy center superintendent, allot duties to the teachers in advance, to the staff in advance, brief every staff member on duty before examination, do not put anyone on the duty involved in coaching or from outside, which is not in our system, not to carry communication devices, make a seating plan only for 24 candidates in one room. We had given certain design. You can go back to old design only. Make the seating arrangement accordingly. The main purpose is that all the three sets should be spreaded in the room in such a manner that the two students sitting close by are not getting the similar set of question papers. Now, deputy center superintendent at each center we had given. Self center we have either we haven't fixed the self center, or if because of certain geographical problem we have fixed the self center, then center superintendent from the another school has been deputed by the CBSE. Observer will be appointed by CBSE in all major subjects. Contact local administration and get the proper kind of support for yourself. No management official at the center during the exam period. This is a very small time, 3-4 hours time, because it has been observed that now the competition is such amongst the schools that once the management person will go into the examination center, we will be getting one email that this has been done. We have the full faith in our schools, we have the full faith in our teachers, but why to give the liberty to raise certain issues? So this is my humble request. No entry after 10 a.m., no statement to media, display duties of the assistant center superintendent in examination room in advance so that there is no need. They will see the instruction to be issued. The bell schedule should also be over there so that they can warn the students according to the bell schedule also. Now, some important information. Again, you are aware that there are many subjects which are of the similar name or conducted on the same day in class 10th and 12th, that 041 and 241, Hindi A, Hindi B, like computers also. So, because both are in both the course, we will be providing the different set of question paper. So make the seating arrangement accordingly. Collect the question answer book also accordingly. make the different packets, and then send to the CBSE. Sorry, then send to the regional officer, so that there is no problem at all. So first of all, seating arrangement should be different on these dates, and then distribute the question paper very carefully. It is not that a basic mathematics question paper is supplied to the standard one and standard one to the basic one. I would say check again and again, confirm again and again, and then you distribute the question papers. It is very, very important for the correct evaluation, for the correct declaration of result. Now, one more thing I would like to submit before you. This is a very important platform, and all the schools are now watching to all of us. Uh, First of all, we have prepared many of the guidelines, but I am finding that the head of the institution is not going through these guidelines. Sometimes what is happening, I am also not going through certain information, but I am asking to my colleagues, my subordinate, to go through it and explain me, so that I am well aware that what is over there. If you are not able to find out the time, not able to go through these guidelines, no problem at all, but take the briefing from your some senior teacher. They should be able to understand what these guidelines are and how to utilize these guidelines. Why I'm saying so, that I am getting the request from the principals regarding the sports guidelines, sports students, that my child would be attending the training camp. So he should be exempted from appearing in the examination. So भाइयों बहनों, please ध्यान से सुने. We will be permitting only such relaxation only in case if the event is over there and the journey period, for not any other thing. One very specific request has been received by us. If the principal is sitting over here, must listen to us. Otherwise, we will be writing to that principal. They have said that the examination should be conducted after the May. So it is not your prerogative to decide the date of the examination. Examination will be fixed by the CBSE, and then students have to appear, these sports students, on that particular date. If they will not appear, their result will be declared based on the bylaws of the board. We will not be conducting fresh examination for them. We have done a lot of work for them, but it should not be taken to granted that no, whatever you will say, we will do it. This time we have decided we will note it, and we will send in writing to you also that you are not setting the guidelines and sending the wrong requests to us. I have written many of the applications this time, made personally call to the principals and inform them that what you have done. Same is the shortage of attendance also. आरएमपी से, डॉक्टर से लेकर कोई एक दे देता है कि इसको खांसी हो रही थी, जुकाम हो रहा था, और इसको 60 से कम कर दीजिए. What this kind of recommendation is being made by the principal? First of all, they are saying that no recommendation, and again they are saying no, recommended. This case is recommended. Act like the principal only. If you can't take the decision, don't act. Don't act as the principal. I would say do some other work. Not act as the principal. Decide the things correctly. Creating the problem to the board again and again. We have issued the seating arrangement. I already informed you. New answer books. Because the question paper typology has changed, so it has been observed that in many question paper, the number of questions are less. So we have reduced the questions to 20 pages to 20 also. We have given these details in the guidelines, so accordingly you need to provide the answer book particularly meant for particular subjects, so that we are able to save the paper, we are able to save our environment also, because once these answer book will be sent to you, we'll be using the fuel to shift from one place to the another place, and likewise the return also. As far as the CWS and large font is concerned, we have got certain requests that large font question paper is provided. So I will explain over here that for the large font, what has been decided by the board, that the magnifying glass will be provided by the centers. We will be supplying the question paper which is in the larger font. I will also like to highlight over here, already the font which is being used by the CBSE in the question paper, it is very, very big, and it could be easily readable by anyone else. But even then, if required, you can provide the magnifying glass so that a student can use the magnifying glass and read the question paper. For the blinds, we will be supplying the Braille question paper, but these would be supplied only in the subjects in which it has been communicated. Now, IPS, thanks to the chairperson, that we decided to use the integrated payment system. Few payment systems are going on. I will not take much of time over here. We are finalizing these and making the payment final, but ensuring that for the practicals, first of all, we will be issuing the IPS very shortly. This has been prepared, revised, updated, and now after each activity you will be submitting the data and your payment will be released. Now the another issue is we are trying to develop the system in CBSE in such a manner that the data on the day of examination which you will be submitting, the data will itself able to decide that how much of payment is to be released. So in future there is a possibility that there won't be any need of the IPS. Automatically payment will be calculated and it should be sent to you. We have requested the police people and the administration to impose the section 144. Most of the places section 144 have been imposed. Kindly ensure that there is no loud noise near to the schools and other places, and if make them the students also aware so that they can make a call to the police station कि अगर कहीं मैरिज में वो डांस कर रहे हो तो उस डांस को समय पर रुकवा दिया जाए या कम लाउड म्यूजिक के साथ वो सब काम हो. We are making very many new videos also for each and every functionary. We will start sending these videos probably by tomorrow. We have got it. Certain editing is to be done, and thereafter we will be sending. This would be the 11th hour preparation kind of thing. All say like center superintendent can watch this 4-5 minute video. He or she would be well aware about the responsibilities. Likewise for the evaluators, CNS, assistant superintendent, many videos are over there. Now, confidential work, it is very, very important. We have issued new instruction, a step letter to each and every one of you. We are sending all the information through RO, through email to the center superintendent by post also. Confirmation on receipt of the material, we are doing it through CMTM also, through PEX, mobile, special email IDs are banned. For this purpose, we are getting the details. Read the step letter carefully and act strictly as per the instruction given in the step letter. So I am not explaining this over here more, but again I will request you that all these center superintendent must go through this step letter, get in touch with their custodian and act in a very safe and secured manner and keep the safety and security of this material at the helm of the affairs. Now, handling confidential work, collect confidential material personally. When collecting the material personally, check it is meant for the day and having the requisite number of copies. If there is any problem, get back to us. So it is not over there because we have got the communication and confirmation from each and every school, from each and every custodian as per the date sheet. Now, give the receipt and upload the photograph on the CMTM. Ensure safe transportation. It is not that you are putting the parcel on the carrier of your cycle and going to the examination center. It should be with the covered vehicle only. You have to transport the material from the custodian to your examination center. Ensure that it is also safely secured in the control room. And किसी भी सेंटर सुपरिटेंडेंट को इसको अपने हृदय से लगा के रखना चाहिए और इस तरीके से लगा के रखना चाहिए कि कहीं कोई भी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग कोई प्रॉब्लम इसके साथ ना हो. Handling the confidential work in control room, follow the guidelines strictly for opening of the parcels and the papers. Open the parcel and obtain the undertaking. You would be getting the invigilators from the other schools also, from the school whose students are coming to your school. So they will be present and they will be signing the undertaking. They will verify the temperness or quality of the paper and the date sheet, date and the subject, and then they will put the undertaking. hand over packet to the assistant center superintendent in sealed position. They will also check, and they will open the sealed packet which is containing 24 question paper only in the rooms. Ensure that because there would be multiple layers, so they are having the sharp edge blade kind of thing to open the same in the examination room. For the opening also, it is not that the packet will be opened from anywhere else. It is to be opened from the main edge of the envelope only. Okay, first of all, like this is the packet. You will cut this corner, and thereafter this side portion will be cut by the blade, and then you take out the entire material. Handing over packet to the assistant superintendent, and then assistant superintendent will open it in the room, and assistant superintendent will open the directions given by us. This handling confidential material room, I already informed earlier also, not taking more time on this, but written the question paper which are not distributed to the center superintendent by 10:30 in the envelope in which these were supplied to you. Now, this is the schedule on the day of examination, very, very important schedule. This should be affixed on the board of the examination room, so that each and every activity is being done. This should be affixed on the entry of the examination center also, so that each and everyone is aware about this schedule. So each and everything is mentioned over there, that at what time the center will be open, at what time a student will be allowed, at what time the paper will be distributed, how much time will be given to the student for study of the question paper, reading of the question paper. Each and everything is over mentioned over there. The only thing is that most of the examinations are of 3 hours, but there are examinations which are less than 3 hours also. So see that if any day 2 examinations are being conducted at your center, in which one examination is of 3 hours, the another one is of 2.5 hours or 2 hours. So be aware and act accordingly, according to that. It is not that in the 2 hours paper also you will be closing the gate at 1:20 only. So according to the time, you have to close the gate and collect the answer book, and each and every work is to be completed accordingly only, which is as per the time given on the question paper. Now, this is the belt schedule which has been prepared by the board with the thought that though students are well aware, but even then there is a need that they should be informed that how much time is over, what instructions are to be given. This can also be placed outside the examination center or the classroom, or inside the examination room also, so that the students are aware. There is no harm if you are sending the WhatsApp to all the students also, that this is the schedule, you can see it. All the instructions could be provided to them. Now, error-free evaluation is the target for board. Now, see that why mistakes are being occurred. Very, very important. The point I am highlighting over here, that it could be only because of the wrong evaluation, incomplete evaluation, wrong totaling inside the answer book, wrong posting on cover page, wrong totaling on the cover page, evaluation with wrong set of question paper. These are the mistakes which could be committed by the evaluator. Sometimes they are not using the right marking scheme also, so there could be a problem. So kindly ensure that if you are acting as evaluator, you are not committing any of these mistakes. Now the coordinator, incomplete evaluation, they are not checking, wrong totaling, they are not checking, wrong posting on the cover page, not checking, wrong totaling on the cover page, not checking, posting from cover page to the award list, not checking, and same way up to onto the link, they are not checking. These are the places where you will be committing the mistake. So recheck these points again and again, so that there is no problem means in the correct evaluation. Now, 2 things which have come to my mind, they will also be informed to you shortly, regarding that nothing is to be sent on WhatsApp by any one of you. This is one very prominent instruction. If there is anything, there are ways and means which have been informed. These should be only utilized. Nothing on the WhatsApp during the conduct of examination. Now, guidelines for the spot evaluation have been prepared. Training across the country we are giving. Meeting on the first day we have explained in very detail. Kindly follow and conduct this meeting on the day of evaluation. Mock evaluation is to be conducted. Test check of the evaluation is to be done. I will try to address to the CNS also separately so that they are well aware. Discussion with the coordinators, sample schedule for the evaluation, that which way evaluation will be done for the entire 10 12 days. Video should be watched by each and everything which will be sent. Take all the precautions, assign the duties to each and everyone, and display the duties also of different functionaries in the evaluation room so that they are aware. The first slide where I have mentioned that these are the places where the mistake is being committed. So that list can also be discussed during the briefing meeting, and this could be affixed on the board in the rooms where the evaluation will be done. Our evaluation team is very, very important. I am not explaining that. First of all, we are having the CNS, then the head examiner, then the additional head examiner evaluation 3, then the additional head examiner coordination, and then we are having the team of evaluators, we are having the team of coordinators, and it is very scientifically developed, and it has been observed that there is a quality improvement. But because in past 2 years no proper examinations were conducted, so this time we are having the litmus test for the evaluation purpose also. See that all the evaluation is being done correctly and there is no mistake. Utilize your strength, utilize your willingness to participate in very, very important work of evaluation. Understand that there is a possibility that today, tomorrow, or next year, your word will also be appearing in the examination. And just consider that if the answer book is of your word is going to the evaluator, who is of your nature, casual nature, what will happen to your word? Okay, so I'm warning you that each and every child is of your word. Act in the same manner. Put your best efforts to evaluate the answer book, and set the examples before the nation, before the students of yours. Now, the 2023, again, I have stated that what kind of system is over there. This I have matched with the colors so that everyone is aware. I will be providing this PPT to each and every center superintendent and schools also, so that if need be, they can present it before their staff. Now, there are many responsibilities to the evaluators. We have assigned the responsibilities. Individual evaluation is to be done. No erratic evaluation. Inside totaling manually, it should be done correctly. Posting on the title page. Addition on the title page manually. This is to be done correctly. Now, the 96 to 100 marks wherever, or 96% to 100% marks wherever are assigned, these are to be checked carefully. Now, all these responsibilities are like last year's only. The only issue is that each and every functionary has been assigned certain responsibilities. What are these responsibilities? That evaluator will be checking either 20 answer book or 25 answer book. AHE evaluation will be checking 16 or 20 answer book. Coordinator will be checking 80 or 100 answer book. Assistant head examiner coordination will be checking 24 and 30 answer book. So each and every functionary has been assigned the responsibility. Now, the head examiner will also be checking. He will be doing the re-evaluation of the 2 answer book of each AHE evaluation and re-evaluation of the 6 answer book. 1 answer book of each evaluator and re-evaluation of 12 answer book. Likewise, this scrutiny also, it has been informed, total answer book which will be checked by a head examiner in 8 hours is 30 copies. I feel it is a very substantial work and very minimum work which has been assigned, and I feel that we will be able to do it very well and ensure by completing this work in a qualitative manner that no evaluation is done correctly. If you are finding that someone is committing the mistake, there is no harm. That at the first mistake only, the person concerned should be warned, informed that this you are doing. Okay, but keep an eye on this person again so that the mistake is not repeated. Now, CNS has also been given the responsibility to check the answer book. It is mentioned over here. Now, I am saying nearly 15 places are over there, steps are over there, where we are checking the quality of evaluation. First is at the evaluator level. Thereafter, we are changing the evaluator answer book 1 to second and second to 1. Then evaluator to AHE evaluation, then AHE evaluator to head examiner, then evaluator to CNS, then AT examiner evaluation to head examiner. So these 15 places are over there. So after these 15 places, if there is any mistake identified and the student is coming to us that no, check that you have done the mistake, it is shameful on us that after 15 check we are leaving the mistake in our answer book. I feel that if I am giving the 100 rupees packet to each and everyone across the nation, first time they will be able to count it correctly, because they will be carrying the total 100 notes of 100 rupees. So why, when we are counting these numbers, committing the mistake? So we should be very sincere in counting these numbers also. Now, students are very powerful. Our system is very transparent. After result declaration, they can apply for the verification of marks, they can ask for the photocopy, and they can ask for the re-evaluation also. In such circumstances, if there is any mistake, the question mark is on our performance. And if someone is saying to me or to us that no, you're missing to me or to the work, मैं कहूँगा मुझको तो कम से कम अपना मुंह दिखाने का मन नहीं करेगा लोगों को कि नहीं ये मिस्टेक मेरी तरफ से हुई है. तो we should see that we should go for quality evaluation, and when the students are applying to us for all these requests, it is not that we should say no to them, but we should say no to them because there is no mistake committed by an evaluator, HE, AHE, and other people during the evaluation. Now, result of your hard work would be the smooth conduct of examination, successful conduct of examination, zero error evaluation, zero error result, respect for the profession, motivation for the self, improved face value of the teaching profession, and many, many more. मुझको तो लगता है कि मैं एक काम अगर सही कर लेता हूँ तो बड़ी अच्छी तरीके से नींद आती है, कोई गोली वोली लेने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. So the same is the case with each and every one of you. I am pretty sure that this time the challenge which has been assigned to us and given to us by the student, we would be very, very perfect, and we will not be leaving any stone unturned for the smooth conduct of examination and for the correct evaluation, zero error evaluation. Now, once again, if you have any query, because this time the platform which is being used is not interacting in the manner which was used by us in 2019 and 2020, though we will be developing our in-house system in future. So if there is any query, kindly send the query to us on query.exam2023@cbseshiksha.in. Rest assured that we will be putting our best efforts. We'll prepare these FAQs today itself and send it to you, because Monday is one of the main examination, the bigger examination, so that you can prepare. I was unable to hold this briefing meeting earlier because last year we have conducted 2 examinations, so we were not able to wind up the work of the past 2 examination, and this examination is on time. So the time which we got from the term on time, so the time which we got our main examination was very less, and because of certain other reason also, we were not able to hold this webinar prior to the start of the examination. But we have guided the CS of the centers where the earlier 2 examinations, 3 examinations have been conducted. So if there is any query, kindly send the query to us. This now, because my colleague over here sent the query to us. This now, because my colleague is not over request. With this, my presentation is over. I will request Manojji to kindly place the vote of thanks to all the participants over here and all the participants across nation and 26 countries abroad, because you have taken out the time, and now after this work, I feel that certainly you might be able to feel confident that you are aware about the conduct of examination, you are aware about the conduct of evaluation. And I certainly feel that when we will be declaring the result, we will be saying thanks to each and every one of you that no, the conduct was good, the evaluation was good. With these words, I will request Shri Manoj Srivastava, Director Professional Examination, a very, very hard-working person in the field of examination, to place the vote of thanks on behalf of the CBSE to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Sayam. Very detailed presentation, Sayamji. I'll come to that later. In UK, they say that no work is complete till the tools are kept back in tools kit. So here I am. I'm giving a vote of thanks, but actual vote of thanks we will be reserving for the post-examination phase, when all of us have to give a vote of thanks to ma'am, because she has an expectation from all of us. We have a job to do. Our claim of expertise and competency is awaiting a validation for next 45 days. Each day there will be a validation. And uh, with the passion and with the emotion, Sayamji was explaining everything. Let me relate it to our experience in the flights. Every time, regardless of how many frequently we have flown, the air hostess will come and demonstrate the safety procedure. So it looks repetitive, it looks mechanical, but we have got to be extremely careful every time we handle an examination. I handled the examination, and I could see the Sayamji, your seriousness on the part of everything, how ethics play an important role, how discipline play an important role, how being seriously all the time, 24 into 7, 365 days actually matters, because we are handling the children and their career. The fact that every time we interact with the Honorable Chairperson CBSE, we come enlightened with two things. One is that what is the moot and substantive point, and is it good or bad? There's nothing like so-so, or so we are not dealing with any kind of a sense of complacency, and it applies to all of us. There's no scope of any delegation. If a job I have to do or Sayamji has to do, we will have to do it. Any delegation would invite a problem, because delegation might take place, but the seriousness might not come there. So this is one thing that we'll have to be careful. Examination matters are absolutely non-negotiable matters. And then the second thing which is expected from all of us, being in operative side, the chairperson expects us that there's no firefighting, and the firefighting can be eliminated only by better planning. So I could see that the detailed presentation covers almost every aspect of examination system, and the presence of the Honorable Chairperson in each of the matters that concerns examination or the future of children, she's always accessible, and that goes to demonstrate that how much commitment is there on the part of top leadership. This meeting is, I am told, attended by all regional officers who are acting as an ambassador of the headquarter, and please extend all your cooperation to them, because they're only following the instruction being issued by this head office. So we have a collective responsibility. The entire team of the CBSE in the headquarter and in the regional office, the different units, coordination, and the confidential part which reports to controller of examination, we have all worked hard. ये कलेक्टिव हवन है, और हम सबको अपना अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन करना है, और हमें ये गारंटी देनी पड़ेगी. विल हैव टू गिव अ कलेक्टिव एश्योरेंस टू ऑनरेबल चेयरपर्सन मैम दैट we mean business, and we have been conducting examinations flawlessly. And let's commit this time also that everything that has been given in the SOP, in the manual, in the instructions and all, we adhere to it in totality. Thousands of schools, thousands of examination centers, then the lakhs of students who will be attending this examination. We are the custodians of examination and the public trust, and therefore huge responsibility lies on all of us. Let's demonstrate that commitment, that so-called expertise and competency, and prove it to the Honorable Chairperson ma'am that we mean it. And this year again, to 2023, we will conduct the examination in a most flawless manner. I thank all the team of CMG, you and your team. And I wish I could have been here along with my team also, because there's so much to learn from this presentation, so detailed presentation. And you rightly said that everybody has to read it. So after this meeting is done, please convene a meeting in your own respective institutions and then sensitize all your vice principal and everybody who are there involved in the matters of examination, so that it goes down the line, because test of the pudding is in the administration, is in its eating. So that is the case with the SOPs also. So therefore, let's do our job sincerely and commit to the honorable chairperson that we will ensure that the examination goes in the most smooth and fair and transparent manner. There's no scope of firefighting. We are in public domain. Each of the action is under watch. So these are, and with these words, I would close, and my best wishes to all of you. And I thank you, ma'am, for giving us so much time, because I come to you on my examination issues, and every time, ma'am, you give your best wishes and your advices and guidance, ma'am. And that has been giving us a lot of momentum, me and CMG, for moving forward, ma'am. And I thank all the principal who has taken a lot of time, ma'am, especially the principals of Delhi, already in demand and so much to do with examination commencing tomorrow. And all the principal who are in the whole of India and the regional offices, and the functionaries who are going to extend their cooperation in the smooth conducted examination. Thank you, Karnelji, and thank you all.
Now, this is the last slide of the day. मैं खून नहीं मांगता, मैं जान नहीं मांगता, कुछ दिन चाहिए, कुछ समय चाहिए, आपका दम चाहिए, आपका हुनर चाहिए. आपने पहले भी मना नहीं किया, आप अब भी मना नहीं करेंगे. धन्यवाद. मेरे को, मैम बैठी वैसे बोल देता हूं, जब किसी को किसी के साथ एक शो तो तभी इसी तरीके के वर्डिंग्स आते हैं. तो मेरा इश्क जो है वो मेरे परीक्षा के साथ है, और मैं आप सब लोगों से चाहता हूं कि ये इश्क आप लोगों का भी होना चाहिए, और उसी जज्बे के साथ होना चाहिए जो जज्बा हमसे डिमांड किया जाता है. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.